I want to talk about ascension. Short video. I'm good. Let's see if I can do it. Ascension. A lot of thoughts, a lot of things in the spiritual community, in the world about ascension. My feeling, my perception of it, my experience of it is this. Every single human being, whether they're aware of it or not, is a part of the ascension process. You are actively a part of the ascension process, 100%. No matter where you're at, no matter what you're doing, no matter who you are absolutely fully engaged in the ascension process. You are ascending. And so a lot of times some people, and that's fine, we have different expressions, different beliefs. I think where it gets, some people are kind of, either made uncomfortable by the word or they don't understand it, etc., because of certain groups, which is, again, it's fine, they're not wrong or anything, but certain groups that put so much focus on it, almost as if it's a very specific, very detailed, they're very, you see posts and videos and all that about signs of ascension and where we're at right now in ascension, and almost like there's a time frame and very specific beliefs and Mayan calendars and all these things, and that can be intimidating and it can confuse people. So this is the simple skinny on ascension as I see it. And that is breaking it down to what really is ascension. Ascension, they even talk about it in Buddhist religions, it's been talked about for a long time in different ways, but what is ascension? Ascension comes from the word to ascend. To ascend or move beyond something. So, to move beyond it, to release it, to evolve from it, etc. To ascend something. So when you think of it in that terms, you can feel good that no matter who you are, where you're at spiritually, emotionally, whatever, you're a part of the ascension process. You are absolutely ascending. We're in different levels, we're doing it different ways, different expressions, but we're all ascending. Even people we think are evil or whatever, powers that be or corporations. Everybody on an individual level is ascending something. Even let's just take somebody we think is, some corporate bigwig who's just doing everything he can to get more money and doing such harmful things. Let's just pick that person. Somebody we would think is, they're not ascending. Well, maybe not in the level we are, not in the way we are, but sure they are. Maybe they're quitting smoking. Maybe they've started to be more understanding with their kid. They are growing somehow. They have to. Maybe not as much as we'd like. Maybe they're still doing so much terrible harm. But they are, in their own way, ascending something. They're growing. We would want them to ascend much further and stop doing so much harm. But they're ascending something. And then, but that's an extreme. But the general masses of the planet, we're all ascending. We're all growing. We're all learning to let go and forgive and let go of the past, etc., on our own pace, our own level. And then those that's really deep into spirituality and stuff that are really trying to really make change, and we're really, going deep into the ascension process and our own personal ascension and ascending the limitations of the mind and the body, that we're more than that. Opening up that we're actually much more than that. Ascending I could go on and on and on. Anything we're moving beyond, ascending beliefs that limit us, thought patterns, things, conditioning by society, etc., etc., etc. So everything, our whole life expression is an ascension. And so we are at a very exciting time, and at times it can seem very stressful, intense, and because it's such a powerful time with ascension. So I just wanted to make that video because, again, and I'm not suggesting that the people that are very structured in their beliefs of ascension, that's fine. That's totally fine. But I think it intimidates a lot of other people and that don't know about it or confuses them. And for some of us, just doesn't resonate. Some of us, we're trying to ascend beliefs and ideas. So thus we don't hold on too tight to very rigid things. We just kind of trying just to flow what feels right. So for someone like me, I don't really, I still keep tabs because it's good to know. It's all valid expressions. It's good to know. Bury your head in the sand. But I don't follow or resonate specifically with timelines and like all the mind stuff and that, and all these very elaborate beliefs about ascension and there's a lot of information out there, a lot of beliefs on it. I keep it simple because that's my way. I'm a simpleton. So if you're a simpleton, this is definitely for you, but it's for anybody. But don't be too overwhelmed or misunderstanding ascension, or absolutely don't think you're not a part of it. Don't think just because you're having struggles or whatever, and it helps not to get judged. Let's ascend judgment. As much as we want to see the world changing, we're doing our best, and we see certain individuals doing and certain groups doing so much harm and even really pushing to do more harm. They do have their role to play, and even though we want and are moving forward, hopefully we can reach them and get them to, ascend those really big things that are really harming us, people, and the planet. Nonetheless, they're still a part of the process too. We're all a part of it. And they are ascending certain things. They are growing in their own way. Let's hope it grows more, much more, and they go much further with it, but they are ascending. So we're all a part of the ascension process. We're all ascending. So it's everything's fine. Everything is fine. Just trust it, flow with it. Flow with your own personal expression of ascension. Whatever that is, you're not wrong. And just get excited. Of course we're ascending. We're always growing and learning and moving beyond and letting go of things that no longer serve us. And thus, we're deeply engaged our whole lives, and especially now on a very powerful level, we're all engaged in a very powerful time of ascension. So enjoy your ascension. Love you.